Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Carter2K, and today, man, I am back with yet another banger. So today, Beluga Whale Mike Wang has continued his tweeting spree, and we have found out a lot more about NBA 2K22, which is definitely a good thing, because before the devlog, it was the gameplay devlog, it was very vague about a lot of things, so Mike Wang did give us a lot more information about that. But the first thing that, the first thing, and in my opinion, the most important thing that Mike Wang said in his tweets today was that speed boosting is now gone in NBA 2K22, what is very good because it took no skill to do this. It literally took no skill to do this. So I'm really happy that 2K is going to take that out in NBA 2K22 because literally all people were doing in NBA 2K21 is speed boosting and then quick stopping and then greening. So of course I can't green with my man's Bill Russell here. All right, there it is, green. But that was definitely a thing that was, I would say, was a negative for most people, other than the little Timmies out there who think I'm so good at the game just because I can speed glitch. But that's beside the point. Hey, little Timmies, you know who you are. You know who you are. But that was definitely a positive thing that Mike Wang said. And now I'm going to go ahead and hop on my computer and look at some more important stuff that he said about the game. Alright, so looking at Mike Wang's Twitter here, his first tweet of the day was a big one, and it was a tweet that kind of made a lot of people frustrated, and it made me frustrated too. Yes, there are pie charts in the current gen builder, some new pies were added, but at the end of the day, just adding new pie charts doesn't necessarily change the issue with the pie chart system. The pie chart system essentially leads to there being an overpowered build every year, and from what it looked like in the gameplay devlog, it seemed like current gen was going to have the same open build system that next gen did in 2K21, but apparently that is not the case, so that was kind of misleading. But thank you, Mike Wang, for clearing that up for us. But now it is looking like if you play Park, maybe next gen might be the move. If you're a my team player like myself, I'm going to be playing next gen regardless, because the 250k tournament is most likely going to be on next gen. Obviously not saying that I'm going to win or even come close to winning the 250k tournament, but it is going to be it's going to be more, I guess you could say, more beneficial for playing on next gen if you're a my team player. But for Park, it seems like a cruise ship is going to be cooler than the city, but I don't know if that's worth not being able to really diversify your build, just having to either go with a play shot or a paint beast. Or if they do add a lot new pie charts, there could be a new overpowered build other than the play shot and the paint beast. But the main problem is that no matter how many pie charts they put in, one or two are always going to be more overpowered than the others, and everyone's going to make those builds, or they're going to be at a big disadvantage. So this guy said right here, so for paint shot contest, is it only the blocking attribute like last year's next gen, or will it be a combination of interior defense and blocking attributes? If y'all don't remember, halfway through NBA 2K21, we had this whole Twitter debate about whether or not interior defense had anything to do with you getting dunked on, and Mike Wang was like, yes it does. Then Ronnie was like, no it doesn't, and then Mike Wang's like, shut up Ronnie, I'm the gameplay director. But that was the whole thing. Y'all can watch someone else's video on that. But he said for contests we use the interior defense, in the paint and perimeter defense outside this year. The block rating will determine how frequently you actually make contact with the ball. So it seems like the interior and perimeter defense actually has to do with how well you can test the shot, but blocking doesn't necessarily have to do with how well you can test the shot, but it does have to make a difference with how high of a percentage of the time you deflect the ball and block the ball. This guy said, are better steal animations unlocked after a certain threshold is met for a steal rating? And he said, in new gen, yes. The steal rating is much more important for steal success this year. So it seems like, even though they're trying to make the games really similar, it does seem like new gen has a lot more features that that current gen does, I guess we'll call it last gen now, does not have. This guy said, posterizer in NBA 2K22 current and next gen, yes, it boosts the frequency of contact dunks with the button and makes it easier to successfully finish aggressive skill dunks, new gen. And that thing you were saying about aggressive skill dunks, that is essentially what Showtime dunks used to be, but now Showtime isn't a badge anymore, and you essentially trigger a aggressive skill dunk when you hold the right stick down when you're driving to the basket, which used to be Showtime dunks, like I said before. But on next gen, you actually get to time them with a meter, so that's going to be kind of that's gonna be a learning curve on next gen. On current gen though, we do not have the timer. It would just be the same way as Speed Dunks this year. All right, let's read this last guy's question, and then I'll call it wraps here for today, because tomorrow the My Team Dev vlog is coming out, and I'm gonna hit y'all with maybe my first double upload. I know I've been daily uploading because that's the way to grow your channel, daily uploading. But I'm gonna hit y'all with the double upload tomorrow. We'll just have to see about that. But make sure to subscribe and like this video for more 2K content like this. And once 2K22 comes out, I'm gonna be hitting y'all with multiple videos a day, if my time allows it. Because I got a life, I got school, I got a job, I gotta do all that. But so this guy, but we're getting off topic here. This guy said, at Beluba, is there a certain amount of attribute points taken off if the defender has diminished badge? Is it based off the tier of the badge? And he said, yes, the higher the tier, the more attributes are hit. So it seems like it's not necessarily going to be like if it's on bronze, you get -1 for all these stats, and if it's on Hall of Fame, for example, you get -4. It seems like it's all going to be like the same, but more stats are going to be affected the higher tier you have. I don't necessarily know if it's going to be like -2, -3, -4. I don't know how many stats are going to be taken off of each attribute, but it does seem like it's going to be consistent across all the tiers of the badges of that badge, how much you're actually taking off each attribute. And that badge was one of the ones that I was saying was a little bit iffy, because I don't necessarily know what constitutes a offensive player being smothered. So we'll just have to see about that one when the game does come out, or if they give us more information. All right, so thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.